All right. Welcome, everybody. Once again, thanks to everyone who's in the live holding the space. I really appreciate it. We've just been chatting about our why we're here today, what's called us into this space, and just taking a moment to get to know one another. So if you're watching, well, you are watching the recording. If you're watching this, you are welcome to come into this space, into the live if you have time just to come and be seen, be witnessed. Yeah, we'd love to have you in the live space. And so we're going to start this practice today. And the first part of this is saying yes to being here. We all have um, many different things happening in our lives. We're all coming from different backgrounds, different things are asked of us. And so today we've chose to come and to stay and to drop deeper into this practice, which is going to be around 30 minutes. 30 minutes of your day to come back to yourself, to see what is there, to see what is waiting for you. So say yes, whether you're saying it out loud or just that feeling of yes, I'm choosing to be here. This is my choice. And let's start by taking a look around our space. So the first part of when we drop in deeper inwards is to let our body know that this space is safe enough for us to close our eyes or to draw our awareness inwards. There might be some things that feel a little bit off, and maybe that's where you can start to have a little conversation with yourself to say, is this safe or not? Is there some things that could be adjusted right now? Like maybe your door's open and your body would feel better if it was closed, or the opposite, or the curtains are open or closed. The things around you that help your body to soften. And there'll be some things that you can't change. And so we're just bringing that into our awareness of acceptance of what is in this moment. So let your eyes start to wander around. And this is without force. So if you notice, firstly, around your eyes, your muscles around your eyes and the top of your head and down to your jaw, and just notice if they are contracted and they're feeling forced, or they feel soft and open, and maybe with a little bit of awareness around that space, a deep breath in, you can soften the face, you can soften the head, the back of the head, behind the ears and the neck. You might even want to touch the space if it's feeling a little bit dense today, if it's feeling contracted. And then notice as you give permission to your eyes to wander freely, where do they go? They might want to wander behind you and take a look into the corners, the ceiling, the space behind you, the ground. And as your eyes wander, you feel how your body follows the movement of the gaze. There might be a point where your eyes can close without force, and you can start to notice the physical body with a gentle movement, with some twists, with some extensions. You can start to notice where there is tension held in your body, whether it's necessary tension for whatever reason, or it's a tension that can be released with a gentle breath, with some loving awareness there, softening. And we see how we're arriving in our physical body today. Can the eyes gently rest? Now, shift into what you can hear. Listen to the sounds around you. And as that vibration is moving into your body, being received by you, maybe you can feel the space in which the sound is received. Different sounds will land in different places in your body. So if you can hear the sound the furthest away and follow it into your body and notice the vibrations that are met within you, maybe it's simply where your awareness is guided to. And then take a deep breath so you can hear your inhale and your exhale. Now, with the next inhale, as you hear it, again, feel where it lands inside of you, the sound, the vibration, and notice how that is different from when you receive the sound the furthest away. And we're starting to become aware of all of this information around us interacting with our body. And beyond ideas or beliefs, it offers us a sensation. Our body communicates to us in sensation. And part of this practice is getting to the place where we can understand our body beyond words. Words being this human-made technology, yet our body communicates with us in sensation. Follow the breath and notice where in your body expands as you inhale and where in your body softens and rests when you exhale. Continue following that breath and notice if you can guide the breath deep down to areas that you might not have met today, like the soles of your feet or in between your toes, the back of the neck, the sides of the body. You might naturally find your body moving and dancing as it receives the breath to make space in these areas that are maybe contracted or twisted, folded over. So let this be a moment for ourselves to dance with the breath, to really welcome that life force into our body so that we can fully arrive, welcoming ourselves home with each inhale breath. And as we all arrive here more fully in our awareness to what is, cultivate gratitude within you, appreciation for what is holding you, nurturing you, in relationship with you. Drop your awareness beneath your body, around 1 or 2 meters below you. Just drop your awareness there, and it might help to see a color or a light, or even the roots growing from your body down into the soil beneath you. If you're higher up in your building, maybe you can see them roots and that energy growing deeper. It can be much deeper than 2 meters, wherever feels right. And connect to that relationship with the earth beneath you, her pulse, her life, this deep relationship that we're all in. And if there's any of your own words that you hear when gratitude is brought up within you, listen or speak them out loud, a whisper. And start to notice that relationship, that weaving of your essence with everything in this moment, feeling this belonging that is beyond any roles or ideas, simply because you exist in this moment, pulsing with this web of life. Now, from that point in the earth, with the next inhale, feel yourself moving from the earth, the awareness moving from the earth up to your body, slowly through the soles of your feet, moving up until you feel this life force and energy reaching the top of your head down to your fingers. And there's a gentle pulse that you might be able to notice. Now, in this space that you've cultivated for yourself, let it be seen. Something in your life right now that you're holding that feels heavy, confusing, chaotic. Maybe there's somebody in your life that is going through the same that you want to bring into this space to hold them. Maybe it's on a grander scale, something that is happening in the collective, a specific group of people, or just in general. Let it come in and notice where it feels comfortable for it to sit. Is it in front of you? Is it across the room? Is it within your hands? Maybe it's nestled in your heart. Just notice the distance that is needed for you to stay present with what is. And how do you notice that? You can just start to play around with the distance. So you might have this, whatever you're holding, you might notice it as a ball, or you might have an image or a color, or just the knowing of where it's placed. So place it at the other side of the room and take a deep breath. And then see if it wants to come closer. There might be a place that it feels too close, and there's a contraction. There's a heat that builds. So find the spot where you can be with it without pushing it away or distracting from it, but sitting and staying. And stay with that. And feel inside of you this fire, this unwavering love, this life force that is with you, that is holding this moment, staying with what really wants to be seen. And breathe deep into this and feel yourself held. And now we're going to see if we can hear that voice within us. The voice that is connected deeply to love. You can use whatever word you need. Something greater than what is. Maybe you use the word God, maybe you use spirit, energy, but something that is all seeing and all knowing and unwavering, unbiased love. You might hear a voice of someone that you know, or maybe it is just a feeling again. Surrounding this situation or what it is you're holding, what wants to come through. Try to listen to what wants to be heard right now regarding this, so that it can guide you, so that it can continue to nourish you and continue to hold you in the place of love. You can't hear the voice ask a question or say how you feel. For example, you might say, this is feeling really heavy and intense, and I'm confused, and I'm whatever it is surrounding this thing, this experience, this relationship, this project, whatever it is that you're bringing in. Hear yourself and then wait to listen. And we're just going to sit with this for 5 minutes to really deeply listen. Become familiar with this sensation of receiving from this higher space and welcome it in closer, because this voice you can come to hear throughout any moments of the day. You hear what's there inside of you, and then you listen. Take a moment to respond in your own unique way, to give gratitude for this message or this essence that has come to sit with you. This feeling from within that you belong, that you're not alone, and that you are always held on your journey. If you come back into this heart space just for a moment to breathe, there's a light that can come, there's a voice that can arrive, and it comes from within. A lot of the time when we're feeling overwhelmed, when we're feeling lost or chaotic, or what do we do? There can be a tendency to go outside of ourselves, searching, looking for something to fill that space or for something to give us the answer. And before we go to that, let's choose this week to practice noticing when there's the overwhelm or when there's that pull outside of ourselves, and say, I noticed something. And then choose to go inwards, choose to land in the space within your body that feels like home. Take 3 breaths, hear what the concern is, voice it out, and then stay and listen. Listen to what wants to come through. Now let's take some deep breaths, deep, deep body breaths. Releasing the words, releasing the visions, just feeling your body fully expand. And to really get into this, you might want to just extend your arms with the inhale, drawing your shoulder blades together to open the chest and feeling your fingers reach out. Full body inhale. And then as you exhale, coming to wrap your arms around yourself, chin into your chest, releasing that breath. And do that 3 times, 3 more times, full body breath. And find the stillness within you. Find the gentle breath. Feel the spaciousness that you've created beyond the noise. Feel how special and powerful this space is once you've cleared it out, once you've returned. Now, the release practice. What in your life right now, whether it's a thought, a pattern, a habit, a relationship, something that maybe you're putting your life, you're weaving your life force into a project that feels like it's depleting, that maybe feels like it's coming to an end of a cycle, or something needs to be shifted. So come to let yourself see that. Maybe you can't see it, maybe you can't hear it. Maybe it's a feeling. That question brings about a feeling inside of you. It might sit in your stomach, it might make your shoulders drop. So notice what just shifted physically, and let your breath open you back up and feel, and ask the question, what is ready to be seen? So that there can be a release, so that there can be an unhooking. And always the first part is to see it. And the release and the unhooking and the unraveling can come gradually. What is it that is not serving you anymore? When you see it, or when you get a glimpse of what it is, smile within you because you're listening, you're able to listen to your body, you're able to understand how your body is communicating with you. What is she trying to say? And let yourself feel that expansiveness within you, a softening, feeling that you have choice. And now take a deep, deep breath in. I can feel something in my throat for sure wants to be released. And as I say that, just remember you can come back to these practices over and over again. Things may take time to sit with, to release. It's not something that we can always do in a moment. So, what are you calling in? Now, this could be something very specific, like if you have a bill to pay, maybe you are calling in a certain amount of money. If you are looking to cultivate a quality within you, like I'm really calling in courage or clarity or energy. I love to have some more energy or more focus. What is it that you're calling in? Maybe you're looking for the answer to a question, or you're at crossroads and you're just looking for a little bit of guidance. Take some deep and powerful breaths and call it in, pull it into your body, pull it into your energy field, let it be seen, and trust that it's going to show itself. We just have to slow down enough to listen, to receive the messages from within and also from around us, the synchronicities, the conversations, the songs that come on when we're not expecting it. When you listen to the birds sing, how a memory might come through. Just staying open and available for that today, this week, moving forward. Now pause to feel. Almost like everything is flowing back in and finding its place within your body. Like it's finding its home. Things are dropping into your body. You're calling yourself back. There is an overflow of this abundance and of life force, of this nourishing life force, of wisdom flowing around you, pulsing through you. And notice how that feels. Notice how you feel compared to when you arrive. And in this space of abundance, of gratitude, of deep connection to the heart space, let us offer our hopes, our wishes, our prayers, whatever word you connect to, where there is that channel from the heart. There may be words that you use, or it might just be feeling that opening that channel for your love to overflow to the world around you, to your family, to your community, to the land. This love is endless. It never is depleted. Sometimes it is blocked as we contract, but this flow asks nothing of us apart from the channel to open. So let it flow. Let yourself breathe and experience this connection. As we sit in this space together and we remember the power that we hold within us, how this abundance and this overflow of love feels flowing from our body, how that we can be guided through each moment, and that overrides any of these conditioned beliefs and ideas. We don't need anyone to tell us what it means to love and to show up in love. We feel it, We are it. We just live it each moment. Enjoy that feeling. And this week, as we venture through our days until we meet again, let us hold this experience that we've just had to make moments where we come into stillness. We take 3 breaths into our heart space. We listen to the wisdom of the body. We receive what is meant for us. And then we sit with the channel of the heart open and overflow. And it's not like it's flowing out of us and depleting us, it overflows, it's continuous. This waterfall of love flowing from us and being received by all. Okay, the next breaths, we're going to come back into our physical body. And I welcome you to use your hands, especially around your heart space where it's feeling open. For some of us moving through the days, we need that protection there for whatever reason. And that helps us to feel safe. And it's to honor where we're at, what we're holding within us, what our experiences are around us, and that we can shift from different practices to replenish, to experience this deep love within us. When you're ready, take your time, open your eyes, look around, feel your body. See if there's anything that wants to be written down. Maybe you want to stay in this space. Maybe you want to stay within with your eyes closed and stay here for longer. You are welcome to do that. Maybe your body wants to move or take a drink. You are welcome. So I pulled some cards just before I started the practice. You might have seen me shuffling, and they help guide the practice as well. So one of the cards was overflow. This feeling that we have this overflow of love within us, that we are abundant in that. And it can look so many different ways in which it comes through. Just sitting in that space is enough. And also that it might also guide us to do something like make a phone call, write a letter, or create something. But getting very familiar with what this space feels like so that we can be guided from there instead of from our fears. And the other card that I picked up from a Mary Magdalene deck that I have, let's see if I can show you right here. I actually should be able to see it because I don't have blur on my screen. So this one says vision comes from within. And on the image, the chakras are lit up. And that kind of drew my imagination to this space where we can drop into, where we can feel within our body and anchor in something that feels tangible inside of us. And to get back into our body beyond our thinking mind, which a lot of the world is running from, and it feeds through into all of us. So a huge part of our practice is to come back into our body and to listen to what it is within us. And I think that is huge moving forward in these times. So I'm going to say thank you to everybody who's watching the recording. Please take some time to just fully arrive, go outside, put your feet on the ground, get a cup of tea, just like really anchor yourself in and let it integrate. And we'll be back here next Thursday, same time. And for everyone who's here in the live, let us go into our private space to see if there's anything that wants to be shared.